Hello YouTube, what's going on? John Reina is back here with another video. Gonna do a little mail day. Got a cool little piece of memorabilia to show you as well. Hope everyone's doing well out there in YouTube land. Been checking out a lot of videos, see a lot of good stuff. Again, I apologize for not getting into some of the contest responses. Please don't take it personally. I just been tough to get on here and make videos, so I got a little bit of free time tonight. Also too, my Boston Red Sox tearing it up so far. Up 2 games against LA, so I know all my Boston fans out there are pretty happy, and also too, some good competition from LA so far. But at any rate, let's get right back into the mail day. Majority of it is for my 54 set. I do need a total of 34 cards to fill my case. And after this mail day, I will need, I believe, 4 or 5 cards left, 2 being Hall of Famers, which are the Willie Mays and the Al Kaline rookie. So those are priorities for me. But in the meantime, let's get right to it. First up, we have the 54 Topps Preacher Row. And again, deciding which stars I wanted to put into my set, that was more of a personal choice. Honestly, it was nothing more than players that I remember when I was a kid, not so much obviously not watching, but just hearing stories from my dad, and then meeting a couple of them actually at Fan Fest back in the day. So so I chose them that way. So the Preacher Row, I got that in a 5. It is off centered, right to left, but still a nice card, and honestly, it didn't break the bank, so I'm not too concerned about the centering on that. I want to say this didn't cost me more than $15, $20, so I'll take it. Next up, we have 2 cards I'll show you at once, and it is Hank Bauer and Hank Sawyer, or Sauer, however you want to say it. One's a 4, one is a 5. Both solid players in their own right. I know Bauer was a popular player for the Yankees back in the day, and Sawyer was pretty good as well. So got those in 4 and a 5. Really nice cards. They look good. They're clean, crisp, and for the most part, these are pretty centered or centered fairly well. So I was able to pick these up at a reasonable price as well. Excuse me. So glad to add those in to that 54 Hall of Famers and Stars set that I'm working on. And 2 cards before I get into sort of the big picture card, or excuse me, not even card, actually, piece of memorabilia that I got. Last of the 54s, I picked up the Gil Hodges. Picked that up in a 3. Centering's okay, but no creasing. The card looks really nice on the front, and honestly, the corners aren't that bad. So it's kind of difficult to really see what the problem is on this card. To be honest with you, I've looked it over pretty well. So having that here, just again trying to look at it, it looks really good, to be honest with you. So I'm not too sure what makes it a 3, but picked up the Gil Hodges, got that at a fairly reasonable price as well. So glad to have that in and put that in the set. So also last card, irrelevant to 54. It is a 54 card, but it is not a 54 Topps. This is a 54 Bowman. I'm a huge fan of this guy. Have a lot of memorabilia from him, cards to autographs. So just wanted to pick up another one. Got this at a reasonable price. It's a little off-centered, but it's still a really nice card nonetheless. And that's the 54 Bowman Bob Feller. So again, it's a really crisp, clean card. Color's really nice. The corners are actually pretty good. It's just a matter of it being a little off-centered, up in the top right, top to bottom and right to left. But the back looks really nice. It's really clean, very legible. The colors are nice and bold. So overall, it's a really nice card. So glad to have that added into the collection as well. So with all that said, I'm just going to take these down because this piece of memorabilia actually does kind of take up the remaining room I have on this table. I do need to do some cleaning. I got to order some new display cases as well. So it's been a little difficult over here, because I just these display cases are they aren't cheap either. So trying to get all of those too has been a little costly, so to speak. So anyway, this last piece of memorabilia to get right into. I was always a big fan of, the type of gloves and mitts that they used to use, from anywhere from the late 1800s to the teens, 20s, 30s. So I was just kind of, shopping around, seeing what I could get. And I ended up picking up a really nice vintage baseball glove from the mid 20s, early 30s. I won it on an auction. It's in great condition. Got it for a pretty reasonable price. And to go along with that, once I got it, I was looking for a stand. And, my stepdad's a carpenter, as a hobby, and he's excellent at it. And he makes a lot of great things. And he's made a lot of cool pieces of, different displays and stands for me in the past. And I was like, can you make a glove stand and kind of be creative? So he went on his own thing, and I pitched him some ideas, and he made this awesome stand. So without further ado, this is just a gorgeous stand, beautiful leather glove, and this right here is from the time period of, again, the 1920s, late 20s or mid 20s to the 30s. So kind of camera angle that there. But it's a really nice glove. Again, I got it for a reasonable price. There is some lettering here. I guess it says something half the fun. And then you can see on the back here, the inside leather is missing, which does decrease the value. Half the reason why I was able to get it at a fairly affordable price, but still nonetheless a cool display piece. And the stand itself, as you can see, it rests on this sort of stand here, and there's not a lot of weight or pressure on it, so it's not going to have any damage to it. And this was stained really nice in almost like a dark cherry. It just looks beautiful. So a really kind of cool piece to add to the collection. Really excited to have that. Just that vintage style look, I think, will look really good here in one of my in my big display case that I have over to the side here. I'll kind of pan over, but I think it'll look good somewhere in that case. I'll have to just find some room for it. But yeah, really excited to have this. Let me know what you guys think. Also, too, I am at 175 subscribers. Once I'm on the quest for 200. Once I get to 200, I'll definitely like to do another giveaway or some sort of contest. Look, I'm not looking for subscribers. I'm not looking for shout outs. Like, I don't want to, I'm not asking anybody for that. But if you like my videos and you haven't subscribed, please do. We get to 200. We'll do something fun again. So, again, I appreciate all your time, everybody. I do appreciate the views and all the comments. It's just so awesome. I really enjoy this community, and watching a lot of new people in the community is so awesome, making videos. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this and some of the cards, and I'll be back soon with hopefully another mail day when I have a chance. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Go Sox.